Hey, welcome everyone. This is Mike from zozostockwatch.com, and I'm going to go over some stocks to watch for Thursday, the 14th of June. Before I get into the watch list, we'll go ahead and take a look at a call we made in the room just to give you an idea. BITA over 29.55. Sorry for the typo. BITA over 29.55 this morning at 9:32. So what put Bida on my alert was because it had earnings this morning and stock was getting some buying in the pre-market, then kind of stabilizing a little bit. And I was watching those levels in the pre-market here as it got over 29.55. So as the market opened up, we got this red candle down, right? Then we got the push up, and then we got the push out of the range and that 29.55 spot. This was our first trade of the day, and the stock moved up over a dollar on the first trade of the day for BITA. Didn't need much more after that for the rest of the day. We got a couple of shorts in MU, one for 10 cents and then one for about 15 cents on a Micron, a couple of Micron shorts. During the Fed volatility of the FOMC, we traded UVXY. We got a trade there. We also traded the SSO for some gains also during the FOMC announcement and whatnot. So not a bad day overall. And let's go ahead and take a look at the action in the SPY. Like I said, today was the FOMC meeting today, and the Fed, well, let's start with the pre-market, right? So we have pre-market here. SPY was moving up. You see my red line here at around 279.37. So it looked like the bulls were going to take us higher. They got us over that 239. 37, right, with the 280 above. Thought today might be the day, but they couldn't push us higher, maybe because the FOMC was overhanging the market. So then we started to roll over. Then the FOMC minutes, it's not minutes, announcement comes out. They raised the rates a quarter of a point. Market drops down, sells off. Now we're getting involved with the UVXY. And so we got a nice trade in that, and then they start to stabilize it again, and then the market pushed right back down, and here we are in the after hours, down here at the lows. So an area that we have to watch for tomorrow, if we break down again, is this 277.40, 277.50 area for the SPY tomorrow. It's going to be important. And then, of course, before that, you see that we're trying to hold this 277.75 currently. And so we'll see how we're going to open up with the futures and whatnot. So the Fed did raise a quarter of a point. Banks were moving up a little bit, but then slowly gave it back. Let's go ahead and get into the watch list for tomorrow. I'm not going to go through news tonight because there really isn't that much news after the bell. So we'll just go ahead and go into the watch list. Going to be watching this ARQL, 1.3 million shares came into this name. The high today, 554. Watch that one on an intraday basis tomorrow. If we can clear that 560 spot, you might get a continuation move here in ARQL. Next one up is AXON. Still stuck below the 200 SMA here. Had this move up all the way up to about $6.59. It's pulling back to around my near my 5 EMA, a little bit under that. The high today on the stock was $4.30. So we'll have this one on watch if they want to bounce it again. AXON, CARV, one of the banks that I was talking about. Very low volume stock, only 90,000 shares traded in this. So, but if it gets moving, maybe back over that $6 spot, we might get a continuation move, especially if the banks make a move up. You see this big move it had back here that was in on Thursday, the 17th of May. So now maybe we're coming back up. So I'll have it on watch. CNAT turning the corner here, 1.5 1.5 million shares, trying to get up over that 545, 550 area on CNAT. ENPH also holding up pretty well, has that $6 number up ahead. The high today was 623, so I'll be watching ENPH for maybe that 605 area. We'll see how it sets up intraday. GG, a gold stock, back above the 50, the fast moving averages here, also holding above the 200 SMA, so watching this one, maybe a possible swing trade in GG. GLMD, we had folks in the room trading this today. They got some nice moves, and it can be a little bit spready, so you have to play it to the small side, but GLMD did give a couple of trades. HEAR was very strong today, another nice move up. We had traders in this one also today. HEAR holding at 5 EMA, pushing higher. We had the high today of 23.20, so HEAR holding most of that gain and moving up, so that'll be on watch tomorrow. MACK, nice move up, 1.3 million shares, closed below the $10 number here, so we'll see how this one sets up intraday tomorrow. NIHD also moving up. We had a 326 high, 3 million shares. Keep this one on your watch. Telecom services, NRG. There's been options activity in this one, trying to get up over that 34 area. There was a recent high back here, 34.29. So maybe it needs to clear that 34.29 for possible swing trade. A utility slower mover though. PULM. This is an under $1 name, not favorite of these, but 5 million shares came in. The high was 64 cents, so keep an eye on this one if you like those under $1 names. ROKU still holding strong. We got in this one on Monday for a day trade that's turned into a swing trade, and it's still holding up very well, holding the 5 EMA, has that $44 number up ahead, and then 45 on ROKU, but nice move up. Unconfirmed chatter around that name also. SEII, nice pop up. One of the fellas in our room, Anthony M, actually mentioned this one today when it looked like, let's see, where was it? Right in here. All right, so he puts in the room SEII basing, and he liked it over that 430 spot, and the stock ripped up to $4.80 or so. So SEII will be back on watch tomorrow. Love the teamwork in the room. Very, very good job by Anthony M there. SNES also trying to get back up over this $1.75 spot, holding the 10 SMA here. So I'll have SNES, sorry, on watch for tomorrow for a possible trade. TLGT had FDA approval after the bell. That was one of the news items that came out. Trading at 367 in the after hours, so I'll have this one on watch. It popped up all the way to 385. That'll be on watch tomorrow. TPIV came down, held the 5 EMA. Looks like it might want to try to get over that 850, 855 area. We have a high on this candle at 874, so maybe over 855 gives us that push higher, but watch it on intraday. VKTX, we got trades in this one the other day. Today I did not have this one on watch, even though it was on my video last night. Too many things going on, but it did pop and hold over 11. So I'll be watching this one again tomorrow. VSLR, nice turn here, nice volume. Has that 450 number up ahead, and also back here we had 455 as a resistance spot. So keep your eye on this VSLR. Only problem with it is that it doesn't get much volume. As you can see, it's like kind of a barcode chart, so not an easy one to trade intraday. So I don't know. We'll see. Not a favorite on that one. VTGN. Holding up okay, holding above all the fast moving averages here on VTGN. The high today was $1.60. So if we can clear that $1.60 area, on VTGN. We might get a continuation move on the stock. 2.8 million shares came into that one today. Another silver stock, WPM, holding up, holding above the fast moving averages. The 50 SMA is turned up. The 200 is trying to curl back up here on WPM. So I'll have this one on watch, more for a swing trade type of thing. It's not a big fast mover, so I'm thinking of maybe a swing trade on it. Let's take a look at silver. Silver coming up over the $16 area on SLV. Gold also trying to pop up over the 10 SMA here. If you like JNUG, you might want to keep an eye on JNUG tomorrow if gold gets moving. 14 million shares came into JNUG. Now, I don't advise holding this overnight, but for intraday trades, you can get a nice intraday trade in it. Now, if the market's going to keep moving down, you may want to keep UVXY on watch or TZA, also SQQQ. Those are some of the inverses. When the market moves down, these items move up. SDS is another one. SPXU is also another inverse. All right. So if you see the market is selling off, you might want to go into some of these inverses or some of the volatility. TIVX, they just recently did a 1 for 10 reverse split on this thing, so it's trading in the 40s. So I like UVXY for volatility a little bit better. So I traded UVXY, got a trade out of it. Nothing major out of it, but an okay trade. So that's it for the watch list for Thursday, the 14th of June. And hope everybody has a good day trading tomorrow. Thursday nights, I don't do a video for Friday. And hope everybody has a good weekend. And we'll be doing a video Sunday for Monday. All right. Have a very good weekend. Hope everybody likes these videos. Doing the best I can. Thank you so much for the support. And thank you for hitting the like button. I greatly appreciate that. The channel is growing. All right. We're getting up close to 1,800 people. I know we're not PewDiePie or anything like that. But, as long as we're serving a niche here and you're getting something out of the videos, that's all I need. So have a great night, everybody. Back at it over the weekend, and you have a very good weekend. This is Mike from zozostockwatch.com.